Hi, it's Chris with Implied Music. Yesterday I did a video on instrumental form, and I said, I guess at least in the thumbnail, greatness is a realization of a tendency. I'll say it again. Greatness is the realization of a tendency. We'll be back in a minute. My teacher, Dr. Roland Wiggins, said that. He'd sit in class and talk about how jazz musicians would spend a year, 2 years, 3 years in the shed developing their concept. A concept is a musician's lifeline to personal style. And your personal style is, as a musician, your brand. It's what you build your career, your audience, your artistic identity on. How do you find your tendency? I think that's a substantial question for young musicians. What Roland said to us was this: take an inventory. You can't get anywhere without knowing where you're started, right? Where am I now? Take an inventory of where you are and accept that truth. Accept where you are and treasure it, because where you are is special to you. It's great. Where you are is you right now. Take an inventory. When you hear a track that really resonates with you, when you say, man, those drums are cracking, or I love what that guitar is doing, or listen to the beautiful melody in the strings, notice it, take a note. Every time you notice something like that, you're building your bag, you're building your points of reference so that what's true for you will eventually have some signposts, some markers. Once you establish, I like this and I don't like that, you're well on your way to understanding who you are as a musician. You may not be ready to begin to build new instrumental forms for yourself today or tomorrow or even this year. But eventually, instrumental form, how you manage chords, how you manage melodies, is going to become a really important part of your identity as an artist. And your audience wants you to have an identity. In fact, one of the downsides of being a successful artist is your audience resists you moving away from an established identity. Everyone knows that, of course. But listen, in order to be satisfied artistically, build an identity out of what's so for you. I think for all of us, just accepting what's so can be really difficult. It took me the longest time to really reckon with what I liked and what I didn't like, to be able to say no to most things. Greatness is the realization of a tendency. And what that means really is the greatest artists say no to the most things. I'll never do this. I'll choose that over this. I need to work today because I want to develop this particular capacity. Greatness is the realization of a tendency. Take an inventory. Where are you today? If you know where you are today, you'll be able to get where you want to go tomorrow. Well, I hope this has been useful. Like and subscribe, ding the bell, and you'll know when I do my next video. I'll see you next time.